Just one more thing. If Deku versus Gon literally pops up for next time, don't expect me not to scream because I will.
Oh,
Fair enough.
I
Don't
would
worry,
scream.
Yeah.
I've been
I
waiting
would.
for anything Gru versus Megamind related so I can scream my ass off.
Hello, everybody.
I'll
My name
scream
is
with- I'll
Raccoon Bro VA, and welcome back to another reaction video. I am here once again with the Death Battle Discord, and we are prepared for one very climactic battle that could prove to be Ma versus Tatsumaki's successor. I don't know, because like it's been a while since we've had one where we played around with psychic abilities as the main move sets. Like, sure, we've had magic users, but like, and plus
That's
this one
not
also
psychic.
this one also takes place in an apocalyptic town too. So, and it's an older person versus a child. I feel like the comparisons are a
And
little
It's exactly like
all
Marvel
over.
Star Monkey then.
Yeah,
it's literally Mom versus Tatsumaki.
They're inevitable,
'cause
really.
The kid dies,
Gormar
yeah.
versus Tatsumaki.
I think just for the sake of this recording, we should be called the Brotherhood of versus Debaters, just like Magneto.
Look, I've tried my hand at versus debating once with the whole total drama battle deal. Never again. That is some stress. That is some stressful stuff.
Can they beat Goku?
I had to argue for Sans, Wow Wow Wubsy, and Springtrap.
Wow.
Hey, guys,
Yo,
guys,
wow,
guys.
wow.
With the one
I mean, Wow Wow Wubsy has 2 wows. That's enough to beat Goku. Like, it's
I
2 of
know.
them.
That should
Since
be
Tetsuo's
out
going-
immediately.
And the other
Yeah.
team got
We haven't-
Homelander, the one above all. I think it's the one above all, and a composite gorilla.
Yeah, but what if Goku goes below?
Then it would be
Goku's the
then
one below all.
then it would be
Yeah.
like that one Tenacious D song
Where he
where
goes just,
where
like, a
Jack
little
tells
bit
Kyle,
higher.
"I'll take the high road, you take the low."
What if he just goes like a
This is
little bit higher? Just a little bit.
Then he would probably end up on
yeah,
the
so-
moon.
I was just gonna say
This is
that
a,
like in Homelander's background
Magne-
just kind of bothers me now for no reason. Just because like it's not even really that fitting of Omni-Man. I mean,
Yeah, I couldn't resist like waiting.
Yeah,
Omni-Man's like
It's like
Omni-Man's not really
Magneto's
American
going
ass.
up against a child. Might as well play this.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But yeah, I couldn't resist like waiting on this episode. Yeah, I couldn't resist.
that
Like
sounds
I,
like
a little
I
more.
think
Yeah.
for my next meme, I'm going to play that one Brandon Rogers clip where it's like, "What's the one thing worse than a rapist? A child." And then I'll show like a compilation of all the children being killed on Death Battle.
Come on, and
Oh
Ben's
man,
getting squashed by
that's
a
gonna be a
bullet.
Have we ever,
long video.
have you ever had a full-on kid versus kid fight in DB before? Like,
Pokemon versus Digimon,
teenage-
I think.
oh yeah,
This
true.
is the second
Oh,
kid
yeah.
to die in this
I guess
season.
it works. Yeah.
But yeah, again, that's like 2 kids fighting each other.
And TMNT
Yeah.
Battle
So this
Royale,
is a-
sort of.
Also,
This is
before
the
the
second
episode
kid to
starts,
die this season.
I just want to say that I hope the next time is the Boba Fett episode, so that we get an original mid-season finale.
It's gonna be the Boba Fett episode.
Well,
I
if
I mean,
if
it's
if
not
if the
guaranteed,
Boba Fett
but I hope
episode
it
is the mid-season finale, I hope that it's live action, like they're saving it for a reason, you know?
Wait, didn't they say?
Maybe.
Didn't Ben say something about like talking to like the people that worked on like a live action thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, because there was a recent
I
tweet
haven't
that
heard
Ben,
that.
like tweeted like an Ismahawk hiring thing, and he's like, "Oh, we should hire those guys," and it's like maybe there's a new live action fight coming soon, and Boba vs Predator.
I would hope there's a
I'd like
live
to see how
action
they
fight this
pull off
season.
The Predator costume.
Yeah.
I like to see how they pull off the Predator
be another
costume if
Marvel
they're gonna do that.
Well,
Just make it
did
mini lad.
you see?
They have to-
Oh god.
They have to make a reference to the art. They have to make a reference to autism. You can't make Predator reference without autism.
Oh wow.
Wait,
Oh.
wait, what?
Last one was Crash versus Spyro.
Oh my
Goodness.
He shows many Simpsons.
Instead of Boba Fett
Yeah.
versus Predator, they do Chris Hansen versus Predator.
Oh,
That's a real battle of Predators.
oh my, bro, come on! Don't do Predator dirty like that, Chris.
Almost time, guys.
Alright.
Almost time.
Shit out of him.
Yeah, Chris Hansen has hacks. He can make you sit down wherever he wants.
Yes. he can make police officers spawn out of nowhere as well.
Would you take a seat right over here,
Time.
please?
Right now.
All right, here it's time.
Now, what did you
Oh, you're
mean?
talking about the one
Alright.
dude, not the cog.
Better
dude.
press that
Okay.
reload button, I swear to God.
All right.
What?
Ruby.
Here it is.
Yes,
All right.
Oh my
All the episodes have been all the episodes have been fairly short this season.
Now, what did you mean when you said you're going to rip his spine out?
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Here we go.
Jeff back.
It's the battle to the
Welcome to die.
Jeff, I'm not sure.
They keep using that forehead.
Two maestros of kinesis have ignited revolution not just in
Maestros
their worlds,
of
but also
kinesis.
the very mediums they exist within.
Can I say, by the way,
yeah.
I'm very happy they're doing this one because I watched Akira in advance, and I want them to explain to me what the heck happened in that movie.
It's a trip. They'll probably explain it here.
Analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find
Oh,
out
God.
who will win.
A death battle.
The thing is, the film is effectively a shortened version of the manga.
Modern
I had a feeling.
In the movie, they become Akira.
World War. In the primary Marvel 616 universe, this fact is no different.
Oh yeah, Nazis
especially to
existed.
the Eisenhart family and their own
Yeah, I
son.
forgot about
You
that.
may know him as Magnus.
I saw it.
But if you ask him,
Also,
he'd say
he's
his
a
true name
Nazis.
is Magneto.
As a Jewish
And
child
a
in
Star
Nazi
Wars.
Germany,
Dislikes wooden guns.
There we go.
Oh.
Eventually escaping certain death with his future wife,
his name is
misfortune
Magnus,
always
his
followed
go-to
wherever
name.
he
It
went.
says dislikes Nazis. I'm pretty sure that relates to everyone except Nazis.
Yeah, I would hope that goes without saying.
New family,
Yeah.
The KGB quickly found out about this.
Yeah, wait.
plot, so
Isn't
they burned his
Magneto
house down
Jewish?
with his
He's a
own
Holocaust
daughter
survivor?
inside.
Yeah, I think it is.
Naturally, he
Yeah.
snapped and killed
The Nazis
all.
went for more
No,
people than
Magneto
just
gets to
Jews.
witness 2 child
Too bad
murders.
his
Oh,
wife
okay,
didn't
yeah,
get it
okay,
and
yeah.
ditched him, though. But
that's
that's when
right.
Magneto
You've
made a
become a
choice.
monster.
Humans hurt him his
They went
entire
for
life.
gypsies
He'd do the
and
same to them in
blacks
the
actually
name
as
of
well, if I recall
mutants
correctly.
everywhere.
At
Oh,
first,
yeah.
Magneto
I don't think you can say
had the
gypsy
power
anymore.
Charles Xavier and his fledgling
Yeah.
team
I
of
think you're supposed to say
heroes.
Romani.
But his new friend wasn't thrilled with the idea
I could be
of,
wrong.
subjugating the human race.
Because I have
So
met those
Magneto
kind of
formed
people,
his own
and
team of
they
mutants,
like
the
use that
Brotherhood.
term.
Magneto
Like they don't
can
care. Like they
telekinetically
use that
move,
term.
bend,
Fair enough.
Oh,
any
look at
metal
all
he's
these
aware of.
powers.
Bullets,
What if
vehicles,
Magneto just
buildings,
shows
you
up
name
and
it.
kills
Even
Wiz and
himself,
Boomstick
when he
after the
manipulates
episode for
his
killing
I
his
powers,
love the
magnetic
G1
field
blog
or
wormhole
fight
creation.
energy
What? You
barrier.
didn't know magnets could wake
Magnetic kinesis is
wormholes?
far more versatile than it would appear at first glance. The blood in your body
Obvious.
has iron in it. The air has
Jesus
traces
Christ! Like
of
you
lead
have like
and mercury.
massive list
Oh,
of
this
powers.
this is significant. He typically keeps his barriers in place at all times.
Whole mountains are lined with metallic ore. The Earth
I
itself
really
is
like how
surrounded
cool
by
they're
a
describing his
literal
powers now.
magnetic field.
So many toys for
Yeah,
Magneto
they do a good job making
He can detect
magnetism sound
magnetic
cooler than you
fields
would
at
think.
Such a huge range.
Yeah,
He can even
exactly.
pinpoint Earth's magnetic rays while stranded on a planet in
Other than
another
Black Box,
galaxy.
obviously.
And guess what? He
A
was
Super
able to
Mario
use those
Galaxy.
rays to pull himself back to Earth in a single day.
His range is even
travel.
more remarkable than that. Did you
Magneto
know
ends
that
up in
1820,
Mario
physicist
Galaxy.
Hans Christian Ørsted discovered that electric currents, like those
Mario,
of electrons and
I am
atoms,
here
produce their
to
own
kill
magnetic
you.
fields. Magneto
So he
can
would recruit
fine-tune
Mario
his
for the
control
Brotherhood of
to
Mutants.
affect these
No,
tiny subatomic
Why am I
particles.
referencing that
Dummy here
one?
will illustrate such
No,
Oh, finally Dubby's here.
particle.
Oh, wait, what is he doing?
Watch him die.
Character.
Hold on, let's watch him die. Let's watch him die.
Is this
Ultra
meaningless as an
Yeah, ultra
Wait,
dummy.
do you get a new voice?
So what you're saying is
He's got a new
Magneto
voice?
could, like, yank one of those out.
Correct, potentially changing an atom's entire chemical makeup. However, neutrons do not have a charge, and without the ability
can
to
he-
adjust those to
They're gonna
accommodate
split it,
changes in
aren't
atomic
they?
mass, the atom would become unstable and
Finally.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
Okay,
Violent
I mean,
humankind
more
clashed
hype
with
than
Xavier's
usual,
peace
but
and
yeah, again, the kid was
reconciliation,
screaming.
not unlike the ideologies taught by Malcolm X and
The sweet
King,
embrace
by
of
whom
death.
Stan Lee and Jack Kirby were inspired. Magneto would spend most of his career pushing Xavier away to
I'm not
prove
gonna
his
lie, every
philosophy
incarnation of
superior,
Magneto
which
that
meant
I have
doing battle with
seen
Xavier's
always
school
have
of
like a
thought.
badass.
Quite literally.
Juggernaut.
And Baldy's mind powers are no joke.
I'm the
But
Juggernaut,
Oh, here we go.
Magneto's
bitch.
psionic repelling
I'm
helmet.
Juggernaut.
Professor X couldn't touch him. Magneto survived
Oh,
Cyclops'
God.
Earth-splitting
Overpower
lasers,
Hercules
absorbed the
and
power
Thor's
of the
hammer.
sun to battle Iron Man,
Jesus.
ripped the
And then
adamantium
putting up
skeleton
against
out
a
of
kid, there's
Wolverine's
only one
body.
movie.
Oh yeah, I remember them. They talked about that adamantium skeleton thing all the way back in Wolvie's episode.
And
Oh,
even
wow.
taken
Notice how
over
it's, the
Hercules
Black Box said
himself.
people have resisted,
Greek
have
legend,
struggled to
Zero
get into his
Hero,
head
the
even
guy
without
who
his
held
helmet.
up the skies of
Wow.
Olympus for Atlas? That Hercules.
seems sensible, Magneto once used the Earth's magnetic field to overwhelm the Phoenix Force, which can effortlessly destroy planets, let alone far more.
Hell, if he really wanted to, Magneto could totally just fling the Earth off its axis.
It's entirely
Oh my
possible
God.
he
That
may
is
have
scary.
eventually resorted to just that. Over
That
time,
is
it became
scary.
clear Magneto's war was doing far more harm than good for his fellow mutants. However well-intentioned he may have been at first.
I was
Luckily,
wrong.
he later realized he was going a bit overboard and began reevaluating his perspective. Good for you, Mags. It's really tough to recognize when you're the baddie.
It took time and patience,
Dang.
not just from Magneto, but also from his peers. Yet eventually, his
Nice
path was
hardware,
completely
Mag.
changed. He even became a leader for Xavier's X-Men.
But don't let his new goody two-shoes ways fool you. Whenever there's a threat to mutants, you can bet Magneto will be there to annihilate it. Forever, by any means necessary.
It feels weird they don't have any quotes anymore.
Okay,
I want
yeah.
them to die for it.
Okay,
I honestly miss
That's
those.
something we have to get used to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Definitely kept me engaged.
definitely-
Especially just talking about the powers.
Yeah, that was pretty
I
good.
will say one-
Pacing was a little
Yeah.
weird.
I will say one
Right.
thing.
I liked how they wrapped up.
I will say
It was very quick.
I have to say one thing. Since they said Magneto can literally like tilt the Earth off its axis, that pretty much proves to me Magneto's gonna win for me. But I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Tetsuo could
He's
have
gonna
weapon
win.
on his-
but can he
that
move a
pocket.
universe with the Axis?
Copyright go Burr.
Over
know.
30
I like
years
how
ago,
they-
Marvel-
Magneto
Marvel
was
Universe
about to
is,
set
like,
off over Tokyo.
tied up his
9 hours
character
later
arc.
began the Third
Yeah.
World War.
And yet they're still gonna use Brotherhood, Magneto.
2019, if you're watching
Which
the
I'm
anime,
fine with, it's
the
more
buildings are
comic.
taller.
Yeah.
the motorcycles are
I don't have a problem with
cooler,
it either, I
and
just think
the
it's funny.
future is
This will be 2019
brighter.
and
No, wait, not really.
2012.
If you find yourself in the capsule gang, you'll meet Shotaro Kaneda, who's
Guys,
your
remember the
textbook
apocalypse from
enemy
3 years
jet.
ago? That was
Oh,
crazy.
hey, it's Canada.
Yeah.
And cops the sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah.
wait, we have
Man, I need to
Canadian
get me
rep
one
from
of
DB
those.
now?
And
Cool.
then there's the little brother of
Imagine if motorcycles
Kaneda's
were
best
real.
friend, Tetsuo Shima. He's
Oh man, yeah.
well,
The exact opposite.
Look, every time I
Oh,
see his
Shinji.
face, I just think of that Rick and Morty bit where it's like, come on down to little bits. You hungry?
Dude,
eat some eat some
All I
fucking
could
shit,
think-
you
all-
stupid bitch.
All I can think of when I see him is it's
that
like
was
the
good.
Code
That
Lyoko
was
characters
good.
with their foreheads.
Is which characters?
The Code Lyoko characters.
Oh,
with
yeah.
giant foreheads.
Total wimp. Hell,
yeah,
This
the
movie had
Code Lyoko
seven-
characters
Niece's
massive
forehead got bullied
So,
for being the new
so-
kid
take
of
over the
the
illustrious
That's
white
until
Tokyo
Big Bro
Empire.
Canada came
You
to the
could probably fit a
rescue.
whole theme song on there.
Eventually, the two vocational schools
Motherfuckers
together and
Wait, guys, he's
5'4",
19 years
faces
old.
someone who's
so-
6'2"
was
a
never
pussy
satisfied
disease.
with
He's
Kaneda
not a
being
kid
Okay,
then.
he's not a child.
His
This mo-
his last year
Oh,
as
so
Motherfucker
I guess.
5'4".
damn, and it was my last year as a teenager too.
well,
being the leader of the pack.
This movie had 7 different animation studios working on it.
Dog.
It
Wow.
shows.
Wow.
It's
He's
amazing.
butt curling in my mind. Or that kid walking down the street. Shit, Tetsuo, watch out!
Bro, that red
Oh!
I don't think
Yeah,
kids
we
spontaneously
should've killed him.
combust.
But since it didn't, Tetsuo
No, he
earned
uses psychic
himself a
powers
ticket
to make
to
it blow up.
military confinement. Turns out they had a
'Cause he didn't wanna get run over.
program for developing child superweapons.
In the
Oh,
same
no.
program that
Turned them into friggin'
backfired and
zombies.
jump-started the war, Tetsuo became Japan's Esper number 41.
Have you guys ever seen
great.
the
He's like Mob.
Have you guys
Okay.
ever seen the first English dub of this movie? And the children, they sound like freaking like, what are you
I've
doing?
seen
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
Yeah,
it
they
before.
sound like mommy.
It's
They sound like
hilarious.
oh. They sound like Bobby Hill.
He may not have been a
Stuff like that.
natural with bikes, baddies, or babes, but this telekinesis stuff hit different. He
Oh,
walked out of that
You're the
with
king
sword,
of garbage.
flying, reading minds,
Bro,
and
I cannot
whipping
take this
people into
character
strawberry
seriously with that
jelly.
big-ass
Tetsuo
forehead.
got what he wanted. Power.
Man.
Along with the
He
hunger
got-
for more of it.
He got that
Hunger
Pennywise.
used to only be
Look
satiated
at that
with
thing.
drugs, and not just any gateway drug.
Wow.
Drugs.
So potent that a single gram of the stuff.
Ooh.
Ronald Reagan is shaking in his grave right now.
Kind of reminds me of college days, huh? Snow wizard.
Tetsuo's main ability is his constantly increasing
Whiz.
fighting
Whiz,
ability.
naughty,
More
naughty.
powerful over time.
Wiz
This
is,
is near Tetsuo's link
Wiz
to
is getting over
quote,
drug
the
abuse.
memories of the universe. End quote.
Was a drunk
It's
kingpin?
weird.
Either way, Tetsuo leveled up
I wouldn't
from
be
lame
surprised.
gangbuster to certified
Esper's taking advantage
badass.
of the
This
flow of
guy
the
is a
universe.
walking
Created by the
natural
Big Bang.
disaster. His telekinesis can shake the planet easily.
All right,
cause
so we know that he has
earthquakes
access to the
miles
Big
below
Bang.
surface. He can summon psychic barriers for defense and crush foes with friggin' gravity wells. He can dart around as a literal bolt of lightning, or even teleport in an instant.
Tetsuo's telekinesis can be so precise he can target and obliterate specific parts of the body. He can heal severe wounds.
You should have worn a helmet there.
After losing a whole limb, he can grab using whatever nearby materials he wants.
This is like bringing open lead.
Top Dog Canada didn't matter anymore. Who needed his approval?
I guess you could say ego death.
Found out another Esper named Akira.
You could.
Wait, what is this? Wait, Ultra Ego is in this? I thought like that was Jesus thing. Oh, that was awful.
Okay. All right, I want to pay attention to this part because we're going to talk about the differences in the movie and the comic.
You may be familiar with the 1988 animation, where Akira had been dissected for research. However, in the original manga, Akira is not only alive, but even more powerful.
Once that little runt nuked Tokyo, Tetsuo would erect the Great Tokyo Empire with Akira and himself as its leaders. But he ended up just abusing the position for endless sex and inflating his ego.
Kanada's rebellion at his front door, Tetsuo took a turn for the worse. He had to fight.
Tetsuo's defeated other powerful Espers, dodged light-speed lasers, and jumped to the moon faster than anyone could blink, and then punched a big old hole in it. And if you ask, Boomerstick, wouldn't that mess up gravity on Earth? You would be right, because it totally did.
Oh, okay.
Screwed the planet, I guess. Stupid moon.
This is one of the few times where I've seen a moon destruction thing happen in media and it actually having a realistic effect on the world.
Which brings us to Tetsuo's folly. His abuse of
He did the same thing that one of Ramona's exes did.
Unfortunately for Kanada's rebellion, this did not make Tetsuo an easier enemy to confront. Exactly opposite, in fact, has Tetsuo painfully mutated into an unstoppable behemoth.
Yep.
How are they gonna implement this?
Oh my god.
I'm
easy.
happy to say
Magneo's just gonna
the
crush
manga's version is even more disturbing.
I mean, I know babies can be monsters, but that's a whole nother level.
It is pain incarnate. I can relate. Another Esper described Tetsuo's struggle as ego death, which has multiple definitions, but in this case is likely symbolic of the version attributed to drug use.
Yeah, it's described as a shedding of one's own identity, like how LSD can emulate a wild out-of-body experience, and you come back with a new perspective. Though this is maybe a little more
Rick and Morty?
extreme.
Wait, what?
In fact,
It is Rick and Morty.
You could say Tetsuo was shedding his human body to play with the powers of a god.
I wish I could shed out of my body, but in this
Rick and Morty.
case, Tetsuo going full out-of-body meant becoming a mound of raw, ever-expanding energy.
Which almost nuked Tokyo all over again. And those explosions are not normal. I would know.
Top scientists in both the manga and animated versions describe these explosions as births of a new universe.
Here we go.
In a proton collapse, Tetsuo's mutated form was
Light speed and Tetsuo.
You know, the thing that started our whole universe?
Right. In the manga, it instead ended the Espers and their abilities once and for all. A testament that humankind is unsuited to wield the powers of the divine.
Though the anime's even more trippy. Thanks to Akira and his buddies, Tetsuo got so high on ego death, he ascended time-space to become god of a new universe.
What?
Kinda worth it, right?
And yet, Kanada kept his empire up in his honor. Now
Okay,
is
they're
the
not
great
applying
Akira Empire. Ironically, in death, Tetsuo finally received the attention he so desperately craved.
Wow. That was actually a really profound way to end it.
Yeah. Okay, so they're not giving him. Okay, so they're not giving him.
Pacing was definitely very weird.
They're not giving him Uni because I saw the text box said they're not giving him the.
Yeah, it's not canon. It's not canon to the manga.
Okay. That's good.
Oh man.
Magneto.
I'm so curious how they're gonna implement ego death into the animation, if at all.
You know what's funny is that the manga was finished 2 years after the film, and the film was made by the same guy who made the manga.
Yeah, it was a collab.
He made Magneto won't. At least Magneto won't be killing a kid.
That's true.
Close enough.
Hopefully they get the Phoenix Force higher.
You're an Akira turf now.
Here we go. Let the games begin.
Fight!
He's due for real be an Akira trip.
I can't wait to hear more of this banging soundtrack.
Zigaya.
The hell are you calling child?
I make the rules around here.
Omni-Man versus Homelander.
Omni-Man versus Homelander, except they tried to hide the stomp.
Oh, God damn it.
You're wasting my time.
Ooh. Oh.
Ed did a great job.
Right away.
Alright, end of preview.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, building a new one. Wait, oh, we don't see it.
Whoa.
Dang.
Well, we'll see it eventually.
Chunk the building.
I swear to God, if it cat, yeah, he caught it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
It's probably like the material, like the resources that they have. They couldn't really animate it well.
Ooh, here we go.
This is looking cool so far.
Yeah.
Cool.
Take that same building. He just headbutted it.
Oh my.
Magneto's getting fucked in this fight.
Holy crap.
Oh, what is that?
The Earth.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Overstimulated.
Whoa. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's time. We're going all in with the hand drawn.
Holy shit!
Oh man.
My God!
Holy crap! Oh, dude!
Kill it! Kill it!
Oh. Oh.
We're probably getting.
Holy crap! I cannot believe this.
Biggest saw blade out of the iron!
Dude, this is so sick!
Oh,
Wait.
Wait, what?
oh no.
Hold on.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh, he used it against him? Wait, what?
Oh,
Wait, what just happened?
Nice.
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah, he's dead.
Another mutant finger gun. Oh.
You are welcome.
You are welcome.
Wow.
Thank you. No problem.
Yeah, it was a mercy
Yep.
kill. Oh my
Mercy
God.
kill.
Damn.
Once
This
again,
was a-
we
that
get
was a good
another
fight. That was
evidence
a
of like
really
preferring a
good
finger
fight.
gun.
It wasn't really much of
Did you see the look on Magneto's face? He's like, what the fuck? Is he cool, monstrous?
Talk about a mercy kill. That was awesome.
that was really cool.
Once again, we get a mutant pulling off a finger gun.
Fucking love this fight.
I'm gonna rewatch it a few more times, but that was cool.
Yeah,
That was
this is
really
one I'm
cool.
definitely gonna rewatch a lot of times. I can't wait to listen to the soundtrack on its own
I'm
too.
surprised how much like Tetsuo.
The soundtrack on its own is so
like,
good.
Just completely dogged on Magneto in the first half of the fight.
Oh yeah, you gotta give him a chance to shine.
Well, like Magneto like kind of dominated him in the second part also.
True.
Peter literally couldn't disconnected.
What?
I'm never doing that again.
Esoteric telekinesis and
Oh, this is. Oh, I want to see this actually.
Kill Magneto without his shield. Look.
Stronger, faster, tougher.
Though his application was less versatile. Okay.
Overextension
Range
could
effect.
risk bodily
Nah,
harm.
So Tetsuo could have gone more
Wait,
powerful.
wait, he could have killed Magneto without his shield?
Yeah.
Could he?
Yeah, he just uses telekinesis to make his head explode.
Interesting.
Oh, fair enough.
Other bizarre abilities certainly gave Magneto
Because like
powers,
Magneto
but the
shield's
master of
always
magnetism
on.
had greater control over
It's not
his
passive,
foe.
it's just Magneto himself keeps it on.
Tetsuo cratering the moon was insane, but Magneto punched Iron Man with the force of the sun. And while Tetsuo jumped all the way to the moon, Magneto could move across galaxies.
Against Tetsuo in his human form, Magneto obviously held a sizable advantage in power and speed.
But stats aren't all that matters.
True.
With precise telekinesis, Tetsuo could just target Magneto's
Ooh,
organs.
that was good.
GG, right?
Yes, but Magneto had similar skills.
Boom's
There
gonna
are
say
very
GG.
few substances on Earth that lack any metallic or magnetic components, and Magneto is very creative with his powers.
Yeah.
Which he could use to
Fucking
protect
iron
Tetsuo's
saw blades.
teleportation and even shut down his telekinesis. And
From
his
blood.
scraps with Xavier prove he could handle Tetsuo's
I don't think there's
messing
even
with
enough
his head.
iron
The
blood to
biggest
make
challenge
that.
for Magneto was when Tetsuo's gross mutated power came into play.
Especially given how the detonations from this form were compared to that of a Big Bang. Although the authenticity of that observation is questionable. In truth, the Big Bang was a sudden expansion of matter on a universal scale, whereas Tetsuo's explosions are more akin to nuclear blasts, clearly intentional given the post-war symbolism of the Akira story.
The whole creating an alternate universe bit wasn't even part of the original material, so we can't exactly call it canon.
Yeah.
Let's just say the comparison wasn't superfluous. Let's say Tetsuo did in fact cause a Big Bang capable of creating or destroying an entire
Alright, benefit of the
universe,
doubt.
alternate or otherwise.
I love when they do this.
Magneto had the tools to stop that too. Helmet Head could overpower Hercules, who was strong enough to hold up the skies of Olympus.
How do you mean Hercules?
Which is literally heaven and an alternate universe.
This doesn't necessarily mean Magneto could easily destroy a universe with
So
a
it
snap of
doesn't
his
matter
fingers,
if
but
they
it
give
does prove he
Tetsuo
can match a
everything.
similar level
Magneto
of
just
power. And
handled
context
people like that
is
before.
everything.
Yeah.
Tetsuo's
Yeah, I
Big
guess
Bang
so.
eruption specifically exhibited proton collapse, meaning its atomic structure was primarily an unstable mess of neutrons and electrons. And Magneto has detected and commanded unstable electrons before. This means Magneto had every means available to take control over this Big Bang.
Ooh, okay.
He could control it. He could control the Akira phenomena.
Posed by some of the greatest prophets of our time. Fucking magnets.
Wait, what did he say?
Big Bang. Damn, and I thought he could just move some metal around. It's like the question posed by some of the greatest prophets of our time. Fucking magnets. How do they even work?
Did they just make an insane clown posse
Yes,
reference?
did an
I
insane
guess
club
so.
posse, and that's the Homestead
Magneto's
reference. I'm the
astonishing
only
power and
here
intelligent
for it.
control over all things magnetism
Fucking magnets.
triumphed in the end.
Tetsuo pushed his luck, but didn't have the metal to pull off the win.
Hell yeah.
The winner.
By the way, in case you, for those who asked, no, Dummy didn't have a different voice actor. He just sounded a little different.
Okay,
If you'd like to directly support the whole Death Battle team,
Let's see
click
what's
the
going
join
Yeah,
button.
or
You're-
It's a
really
judge. I'm
appreciate
gonna bite it.
Wait, what?
Here it comes next time. Huh?
Oh.
Wait, what is this?
Hercules.
What's this?
Wait, what?
Maui?
Oh, whoa!
What?
Oh, that's actually,
I did not expect that.
that's actually,
That
wow!
is actually very interesting.
I love that.
I'm so lost.
Wow.
Holy shit, that's actually really cool.
That Marvel. Me, I guess. I guess the Boba Fett episode is the mid-season finale.
All right.
Are they?
I'm so lost. Who are those two?
They're basically mythical legends.
Mythological figures.
Yeah.
Ruling.
Mythological figure.
Well, if they're doing,
Yeah, the music got me so caught off.
well, if they're doing if they're doing the mythological characters, I'm pretty sure Sun Wukong just stomps into the ground because he's been stabbed by weapons that are meant to kill immortals, and they didn't do anything.
Well,
Wait,
for those who don't know,
know.
well, for those who don't know, Sun Wukong is a big inspiration for Dragon Ball Z and a lot of other anime.
Also about Lego Monkey Kid. Really good show, by the way.
So this Hercules is like the one from mythological legend, or is it like
The one, yeah, mythology.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
If they were doing a specific version, they would have said something like Disney's Hercules, you know. But no, they're just saying Hercules.
Hercules died to a poisoned goat.
I'm actually really excited for this one. Like, this is might be one of the most unique episodes they've ever done. Like, they've never done mythology before.
This is interesting.
Straight up doing mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And Sun Wukong can transform into 72 different animals, and they all count as a life.
Yeah, the 72 forms, and then the fact that some Wukong's genuinely.
Well, I'm gonna head out. See you guys.
Alright, see ya.
I'm glad I definitely renewed my thing because I am
Well, I mean,
joining
they
it.
definitely said they were focusing on new franchises, so I guess mythology is a franchise.
Yeah, what's a more iconic franchise than mythology?
Yeah,
but
some Wukong in the franchise of that, like literally running their Buddha. So.
And he learned some I know he learned some hacks from like some of the other gods when he finally learned to temper his quote unquote mischievous nature or whatever.
But for now, let's talk about this episode. honestly,
this episode was really good.
I would go as far as to say this might be a masterpiece. This was such a cool episode. Like the amount, like the hand drawn stuff, like they were not kidding. It got absolutely insane the amount of stuff they did. But not only that, the storytelling, like it felt just as trippy and interesting as Akira, and at the same time, it did a really good job of acknowledging Eric's own humanity too, and the way he mercy killed him. Like it's really cool stuff, and it felt like the powers bounced off of each other in a really great way, much like Mob versus Tatsumaki. And I even think this might be a little bit better than that episode.
I think a moment I really liked was when Magneto used the blood from when Tetsuo like
it's the saw blades,
and he made them as blades. Like that was sick.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That part.
Hey, guys.
Swan said. I love that part. I love that part when
that part looks straight out of Akira.
Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Swan said a unique thing about the next episode, Goku vs. Superman Mythology Edition. That's why he said it.
You're not wrong.
The thing is, Goku wins that. I'm pretty sure. Goku's version.
Back.
Oh no.
I love Magneto's face. Magneto's like, what the fuck?
I've been fighting
I need to look up Sun Wukong because I legitimately know nothing about the character.
I've been fighting for decades, and I've never seen.
He used to have a versus wiki page, but they got rid of it.
Wow.
My favorite part was definitely like the part where, like the Earth was like just like shaking and like showing all their powers at once. That was cool.
Oh yeah, like
I am back.
I mean,
like also, this part, it gave a sense of scale.
On the wiki page, it's also for other uses of Son Goku.
Yes.
So it is Goku versus Superman Mythology Edition.
They said in one of their fireside chats that they would do Goku versus Superman 3 if there was no more Dragon Ball content at all. The people were begging for Dragon Ball content. So this is the closest we're going to get to that for a while.
I mean, they even talked about Hercules in this episode.
Yeah, they did. But they talked about the Marvel version. So I'm wondering, are they going to be compositing like different versions of these characters, or just going to be
guys? Like from what I'm reading in the community server, like they're saying like they're going to use multiple animations for it, but like this will mainly be compared to mythologies only.
Right. I'm sure they'll use some footage from like the Disney movie, just for footage purposes. But they're probably just gonna...
Monkey King version. Like I'm going to be disappointed.
Oh yeah, Monkey King.
Goku's definitely going to show up. I know
this man really Big Bang attacked Akira Tetsuo. This man.
He did Storm's finger gun. That's what he did.
No. He controlled the Akira phenomena, which is supposed to be like a mini BigAng. He literally that was a literal Big Bang attack.
Okay, so
finger gun.
So you're saying he could control a Big Bang, but is he faster?
Motherfucker grabbed the Big Bang.
But is he But is he faster than Green Scissors?
No, don't start this.
I think so.
I'm joking.
No, you're not.
It's so cool. Like he caught the Big Bang attack in his hands, and then he used it as like a finger point. That's cool.
Like not only did he catch it, he also tanked it too, because it was blowing up in his face before he got like it completely into the palm of his hand. And
I honestly thought
Tetsuo was gonna have to study mythology.
I thought Tetsuo was like gonna win like at that part.
See, the next episode, I feel like I could show that to my parents, because like I remember when I was a little kid, my mom would have and my siblings, we would have a fun time just reading this book that taught you about Greek mythology, and I feel like she would find it fascinating.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, and so I'm really hoping they deliver on that, because it has that is probably the most excited.
It's a very interesting.
It's probably the most excited I've been for.
I'm kind of glad they're doing, because it's just so interesting.
Like I don't think I've been that excited for a matchup announcement in a really long time.
Basically, just doing Goku vs. Superman, but with mythology.
Yeah.
With mythology, yeah, exactly.
Imagine they get I like to voice this guy, like Son.
Oh, that would be funny. Hilarious. Oh, by the way, I like this little moment here.
Oh yeah, like the bullets thing. Yeah, this guy's a lot more physical combat.
So strange.
Like this gives me Goku Black versus Reverse Flash vibes, like all the after effects around the Earth. And I was surprised by the amount of time that like he didn't have his helmet on for as long as I thought he would. Like it got destroyed fairly quickly.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen at the end of the animation where it would be destroyed.
So like it keeps you on your toes a bit more that he's more vulnerable for most of the fight.
We're gonna win next time, though.
Okay, and honestly, this might be one of my new favorite just transformation scenes in all of Death Battle. Like it is done so perfectly well.
It reminds me of like the Ten Tails transformation, but like actually visible, you know?
Yeah, I know what you
the
mean.
silhouette and like the smoke clearing to show like the full form. Yeah, like but this like that is a lot hand drawn. That must have costed a lot for budget.
This was such a good. This is so cool.
I really hope this episode does well because my God, they delivered on it in such an awesome way.
I mean, how big Akira is, like as a thing, like there's definitely gonna be some views for it. Yeah.
You know what? It makes me glad that they used Marvel because it makes people more likely to watch it.
Yeah.
I can check it out. Yeah.
You cut out a second.
I'm just saying that because they use Marvel, people are probably going to be more likely to give it a shot.
Time to study up on the Wikipedia page for mythology.
I don't know shit about
just Disney Hercules and Hercules and Lego Monkey Kid. You'll get a
so
good idea.
anything else? Yeah, anything else you guys wanted to get off, say about this episode before we head off?
We got
a unique episode
before Bowser versus Eggman.
Yeah,
honestly, probably my favorite episode this season so far.
I would be inclined to agree.
How, like they like use Tetsuo's forms and like his stuff and all that.
Goku versus Superman.
Yeah,
very like. I'm shocked how next time is basically just Goku vs Superman, but Mythology Edition, and I'm so hyped for it because like it's such an original matchup. Like I was never thinking they'd do mythologies.
Do you think it's gonna be a Sprite episode? Do you think it's gonna be a Sprite episode?
I have no idea.
I
have no idea.
I honestly
I'm actually wondering what the animation style is going to be.
It could be anything, really.
Honestly, I'm honestly imagining it could be 3D.
They have all the options they could possibly have.
I mean, it's been a while since the 3D episode, so.
I think after I rewatch this a few more times, like I might be inclined to give this one a 10. But for now it's
a high 9.
For now it's an easy 9 at the very least.
I need to rewatch it a few times. Like I was kind of distracted during it, but like I definitely say it's a unique episode. Yeah, especially the animation.
Oh, by the way, I'd like to clarify to the audience from last time. I've come around completely on Omni-Man versus Homelander. I think that episode's a masterpiece now. I don't care that it's short.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's definitely a great episode. Just that, like, I wish it was a little bit longer.
That's fair, but it's just like it doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah.
It really depends on your opinion.
But the thing with Magneto versus Tetsuo, it has the quality and it also has the length. Cause like it feels like it has just enough time to let the moment sink in, especially the transformation stuff and the wide variety of powers. I cannot wait to talk about this episode at the end of the year when I get to talk about season 9.
It's like between the planet, like the shot of the planet and their powers, and like the transformation that Tetsuo has. You can see a lot of love and passion with this animation.
I'm probably gonna listen to the soundtrack at least 10 times in a row. It's easily one of my new favorites.
I have the what do you call it soundtrack right now. It goes so fucking hard.
Ego Death is amazing. Is really good of a track. Yeah.
And now I understand why it's called Ego Death because they actually explained it in the analysis.
Yep.
I thought it was because Alter Ego was in the episode.
But so yeah, really great episode. Really excited for the next time. Thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you all liked the video as much as we did, and be sure to stay tuned for the next video. Take care.
See you, dudes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you next time on Death Battle.